NIO will report its earnings for the first quarter. That'll be Tuesday, June 3rd, before the market opens here in the US. This, of course, direct from the NIO website. I'll link everything that I share in the description of the video so you can check things out for yourselves. One thing I'm looking ahead to and kind of excited to see is this should be actually the first quarter data should probably be the worst that we'll ever see from NIO moving forward. So I'm curious, with shorts having been in control of the stock price, are they going to try and sell it off? What are we going to see after that earnings? Are we going to see some big money maybe recognize the turning point, the tipping point, not just for NIO, but even within the Chinese market, as there is still a lot more market share to go to BEV companies, and NIO is very well positioned. I'm really curious how that plays out. This is a kind of a nod to that. This is the April data from the Chinese market, which obviously won't be shared in that first quarter earnings call. But I wanted to bring this up to do the comparison and to let people kind of recognize this. NIO in the 9 spot, just with the NIO brand for that month in the BEV, the battery electric vehicle segment. But if we look across the entire passenger vehicle market in China, you'll notice a lot more blue showing up. The blue represents gas or ICE sales. In the future, those will not be present in China. So where is that market share going? And a couple of things additionally to point out: Tesla here at the number 9 spot across all passenger vehicle brands, in that month of April. But then when we look at Tesla in the BEV segment or sub-segmented piece of the market, they're in the number 3 spot. So again, there is a lot more market penetration to shift in the way of BEVs. How about this as well? Several of the folks who are out selling Tesla with passenger vehicle sales will have battery swappable vehicles that they're going to do. So that's another thing to watch. It is still relatively early, even in the Chinese market, I think, for the NEVs and the BEVs. So let's see how this shakes out. Also, I think that makes this even more positive, with good results and a nod to Onvo, the L60, being so favorably compared to Tesla. And so if you haven't checked it out, again, I'll share everything and link it in the description so you can check these things out for yourselves. How about starting on May 10th? And I saw something in the comment section on a recent video. Somebody was talking about the wait times on vehicles for NIO. This could be a part of it, is the refresh. So starting May 10th, the ES6, also the EC6, we're able to get pre-orders for deliveries. Here's the official from the NIO site, although those two were also from the NIO Twixter account. So this is when deliveries start for both of the EC6 and the ES6. They will begin on May 20th. So they have already started as of the date and time of this recording, which is May 22nd. It's the morning here in the US as I'm recording this. And then also you've got the new ET5, the ET5 Touring, which also as of May 10th started with their pre-orders. So again, maybe some of these will get delivered in the month of May too. I'm not for sure on that. But obviously there's a lot going on, a lot happening. NIO is so well positioned, and despite the stock price and having been down for so long, I've never been more excited and looking ahead to the future for this company, especially with all 3 brands gaining more traction and awareness. And NIO, I still think I've got it here at the bottom of the screen as a hashtag learning agility on my Twixter, because I think that's important. I think the CEO, William Li, is exercising that, and I do think it will show out. I think the big question that I have and that I'm kind of wondering and thinking about is, can they really ramp with deliveries of Onvo to get to that 400,000 delivery number for the year? Just a quick video sharing a few things to go along with the upcoming earnings that NIO announced. So have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see y'all again very soon.